Horizon Forbidden West playthrough video. So, when last time we checked, we had just taken care of rebooting Gaia, have figured out a lot of dialogue heavy episode, and just figured out where to hand off and take care of a lot of these. Also, looks like now we can finally start moving towards the edge of the maps. One thing I definitely want to take care of is, of course, getting these tall necks and the cauldrons out of the way. That was the first thing I did back when I played the last game. And to do that, and doing so, I'd finally be able to start taking care of this stuff. There is one thing I want to get right away, since I suppose I now have enough for it, is to get that slicing hunter bow. As you might recall, I had some problems last time. Huh. Ah, Apex Acid Canister. That reminds me, when I was in my off time, I actually managed to find an Apex Skydrifter. That was a nuisance to take down, but fortunately I was able to do so with by having a superior location. Managed to get its razor tail and took it down, and I also got a primary heart from it. But anybody who saw my last video, or maybe the one before it, knows the hard time I had with the wide mods at the top of the waterfall. That slicing bow is specialized for tearing, so it will help immensely in dealing with that. And also, there are a number of missions here that I want to get. Could have sworn I had more than just those two, though. I'll have to see in a minute.
May you walk in the fields of plenty. Sunshine upon you.
But as you can see, it's also a lot more deserted around here. I'm not sure if it's just because it's nighttime, or if after what happened with the chorus, some of them decided to run.
If you want to improve your next hunt, let's trade.
Let's see. Not even upgraded and it's already almost as powerful. These, of course, I'm looking forward to finally being able to upgrade. But as you can see, it's that, oh, geez. But as you can see, that tear on the last arrow far exceeds the other one. But the slicer also has a 25% component tear bonus. Let me see. 25% would be 13 times 2.5, so it comes to about the same. Now it's got me thinking, now it's got me thinking, now it's got me thinking. Actually, I think I'll hold off on that, just for now. see how things look. But for right now, let's see what we have to hear.
One more search.
Let this go, Bree.
There is nothing to be done. The river will carry her seeds.
We can't give up. If we just...
Enough!
Oh boy. He's the idiot who said that what I was saying was nonsense, and she is a spiteful old tree stump. Let's see.
What's going on here?
You're the one who spoke before the chorus. Maybe you can help.
This is not your concern, Outlander. Have we not tolerated enough of your intrusions?
I think you can handle one more.
Ha!
What is it?
My wife, Kalai. She was to join the chorus. She went up to the promontory to perform the rite of discovery, but she must have fallen. And now they are abandoning the search.
We have done enough, Bree. The search party found nothing but her instrument broken beside the riverbed.
And atop the promontory was only the dye she used for the ritual. We will not ask more of our people to risk their lives because of one woman's stubbornness.
But the seed she carried deserved to be planted and remembered. I heard how you helped the land god Ray. How you saw what no one else could. Please, will you look for her seed pouch?
False hope is a creeping vine.
Kalai was carrying a pouch of seeds?
Every Utaro keeps one. We choose the seeds at a young age, taken from the plants of our forebears or those of other significance. And when one passes, their seeds are returned to the land that nourished them, so that life may spring again. Which is why I want Kalai's pouch. Her seeds deserve to be planted in Plainsong.
The river will carry the seeds to new soil, where they will take root and flower.
But they won't be at home.
It's the best we can hope for.
How was Kalai chosen to join the chorus?
The chorus chooses its own, but they can't do so in isolation. They must listen to the people. Kalai was a growing voice for new ideas instead of old traditions, and her beliefs were catching on.
We cannot deafen ourselves to dissonance, unpleasant though it might be.
So you had to admit Kalai, or risk legitimizing her ideas even more.
Huh.
The Outlander catches on quick.
Nah, she's dealt with this kind of stupidity before.
The rite of discovery. What is it exactly?
It's a pilgrimage to the promontory. The place where the first Utaro beheld Plainsong. Kalai was to follow the path our ancestors took, mark her eyes with dye, and then play her song while overlooking the land. She then would have added her mark on the promontory itself, joining the marks of those who came before. Every new chorus member used to make the journey, but because of the derangement, the practice has been abandoned. Too dangerous. No one's done it for years.
Then why did she do it?
We all urged her not to, but as was her way, she ignored our warnings.
She thought it would lend strength to her point of view. She needed to prove that she respected the old ways, even as she advocated against them. Then maybe more people would listen.
Acknowledge the past, but don't let it impede the path forward.
What were Kalai's political beliefs?
Radical. You would have gotten along.
Plainsong is dying. But Kalai believed we don't have to die with it. As the wind carries the seed to distant lands. She proposed that the Utara leave Plainsong and seek out a new home.
We are bound to this land. A tree cannot pick up its roots, even as fire approaches.
But you're not trees.
It doesn't matter now.
I will admit, asking them to leave their home, that is a big step, but if they have no cure for the blight, they really don't have a choice. Stay here and be choked to death, or leave.
If I'm out that way, I can take a look around.
Thank you. The promontory is northeast of here. Look for the broken bridge at the bottom of the cliffs, right at the promontory's base. That's where the search party found her instrument.
Okay. That all right with you?
How you waste your time is not my concern.
Searching for what the land has already reclaimed is fruitless.
Dress for protection, dress to impress. I'm sure I'll have something for you next time. May the wind carry you.
Let's see, did I take care of this last time? I got a lot done in the last video, but I'm trying to remember. Oh, right. I ended up getting 2 different styles, but it looks like these do have different...
You cannot.
Hold on a moment. When I went to get these new outfits, I realized I got Utaru Harvester and Utaru Whisperer. This is the one I bought when I also got the Carja Shadow. I'm trying to remember if I did this one with other people with when I was recording. I chose this one because I wanted to be able to it was a toss-up between this one or the other Karjan outfit. I could have chose either, they both looked good. But this one has more reflective metal, so I wanted to keep that bright and shiny. So I went for the opposite color with this one. I bought this one at the same time, and then the Utaru Whisperer was the one that I got in the chest right before we went into the cauldron. Right here. So now... we can see what this one has. The Land God Law, which is held on the longest day of the year. Welcome to the season of harvest. Golden Bounty of Riverhaim's beehives. That explains all the yellow. Sky of evening. And then there's this one. So, nothing there. I am curious. Let's see. Ah, they're identical. Let's see. Whisperer is supposed to be more... This one's Harvester and this one's Whisperer, so... I'll choose a more diluted one for that. Okay, so there's 5.
That has to be some of my best work.
Now then, let's see about whoever this is. And hopefully we can get these 2 side missions out of the way for this video. And after that... Oh, I should also mention, I went back into the base when I went through to the other... Huh, that's odd. When I went through my base, Zoe said that Talana came through. I'd probably have to go to Stone's Echo to hear back from her, from her thrush. There. But for right now, let's see about her. Let's see about this other mission here.
At this rate, we'll have nothing by month's end. I understand your understanding.
A huntress
Won't keep
it
us
is a
from
brighter
Zara.
day with you among us,
Some
huntress.
other, don't you think?
What's going on here? Sounds like there's a problem.
We're speaking about something important, Outlander.
Yul, please. Later.
Huh.
A reminder of why I often prefer plants to people. They're so much less demanding.
Arguable.
Robs many of their kindness.
Tch, very true.
Seems like there's a lot around here in short supply. Is there anything that can help? As Yul said, we need food. So much so that we've sent hunting parties to the Old Growth, a forest in the north. We never used to hunt animals for food. We never had to.
Huh.
But as our crops fail, we've run out of options. But something else went wrong. A
Veganism.
machine slaughtered the last hunting party we sent out. A Clawstrider. But to hear the lone survivor tell it, more deadly than any we've seen before. Until it's gone, I can't risk more hunters, but without that meat, our people grow more lean every day. I saw you up there when I spoke in front of the chorus. Yes. I'm sorry I couldn't do more to help you, and especially Zoe. Many Utaru like to think we're above politics, but that is far from true.
Heh.
I don't often agree with Fane, but I have to work closely with him on many matters. So you didn't want to cross him? Not in such a public way, no. I hope you don't hold it against me. What's done is done. It all turned out in the end. Without more food, how much longer can the tribe hold out? The land gods blight the fields more every day. A month? Maybe 2? The maddening part is that many are resigned to this fate. Like Fane, who would have us simply wait to die. You heard him. Death is merely part of the grand cycle. But you'd rather do something. Yes, like send hunters to the Old Growth for food. Fane fought that idea too. He will undoubtedly cast what happened to the hunting party as another reason to side with him. If we let him.
I'm not saying that he's wrong. Everything that lives one day dies. That is a fact. But doesn't mean you should just sit by and let it all happen.
Tell me everything you know about the machine that attacked your hunters. It fell upon them near the edge of the Old Growth. One of them, Ven, survived and made it back to Plainsong. If you wish to question him, he's recovering with our healers. The other 4 hunters weren't so fortunate. It must be a powerful beast. Can you destroy it? I've handled tough ones before. Good. The Old Growth must be made safe for hunting. One more thing. Every Utaru wears a small pouch of seeds, given at birth, planted at death. It is how we remember our loved ones and celebrate their place in the cycle. It would mean a great deal to the hunters' families if you could recover them. I'll do what I can. I know you will. Be careful in the forest. Before I head for the Old Growth, I might want to talk to the survivor.
Alright. Let's see. Okay, I'll take care of the hunter. The hunter, from the sound of it, a hunter-killer probably made its camp there. Wait. Thought so. Right this spot, there should be a Clawstrider site right there. So there isn't one now. Fighting 3 of those things, with one of them being a hunter-killer variant, would be a lot harder. Then I'll head here to the Prominent and see about that woman.
See what he can tell me about the Clawstrider.
May the land bloom.
There's the survivor from the hunting party.
have armor and garments for sale.
Longest serving on the course. Where does the world begin and where does it end?
That's the outland that spoke to the
Ven?
Sheesh,
I'm
he's out
here
of it.
about the machine in the old growth.
You're going after that horror.
I'm going to try. Do you mind answering a couple of questions about it?
I'll tell you what I can.
Tell me what happened, step by step.
There were 5 of us, hunting for boar to help feed the tribe, just like we had done half a dozen times before. Some machines got in our way. Happens every time we go to the old growth. Like always, we cleared them out.
And that was what got his attention. Every time you go there, you clear out the machines. So it started detecting a pattern. That's the reason it sent a hunter-killer. Next time you showed up, it was going to make sure you didn't come back and kill another batch of its grazers.
But this time, when we were done,
Something else got you.
we heard this roar.
Hey, easy.
I saw a flash from the trees.
The
All
scream.
claws and tail. It ripped right through Cole and Ree, and Zan came right at me, slashed my shoulder. There was blood. Then an arrow slammed into its neck. My friend Lau, he distracted it. Yelled and whooped. It turned on him. He disappeared into the trees, and it followed him. Last thing I heard him yell was for me to run. So I did. I was halfway back to Plainsong before I realized what I had done. Left Lau to die.
That thing had already killed 3 people. If he had stayed, it would have been 5.
Is there anything you can tell me about the machine that might help?
It looked like a claw strider, but it was stronger. Much stronger.
Anything else?
Its armor was darker and it had a strange purple glow.
Thanks. I think I know what I'm dealing with.
And it is bad.
I need to get going.
You don't want to fight that thing.
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Well, if you do, I hope you cut it to shreds. It killed Lau, my oldest friend.
walking fields of plenty.
Take a moment to appreciate my wares,
Oh, you're back.
especially the
And
art.
the wind.
Huh. This is the rappel point where we took off, which means... Huh. I wonder if I can tell which one of these mountains is our base. Oh, well for starters I'm looking in the wrong direction. It's over there.
Been a while. Unnatural, the way she moved. Lovely to see you. Beware out there. These
Yeah, see, there should be claw striders here. Not complaining that they aren't. Those things are mean.
This must be the old growth. Shell said the hunting party was attacked near here. Best place to start looking for the hunter's seed pouches.
Also, increases damage dealt while falling or sliding. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's only handling. Pretty sure only a handling will go on this thing, unless they have like a thickened rope one. So I catch it, pin it in place, get its tail, freeze it, and then I make sure to blow as many holes in this thing as possible. So Apex Scrapper, Apex Burrower, another Apex Scrapper, is that...
There's a dead Otari in the clearing. Must be one of the hunters. Gotta take out these machines before I can grab the seed pouch. There's the priestess's hunting powers.
That'll keep them out of my way.
Okay. Now to collect the hunter's seed pouch.
That couldn't have gone much better. Poor
Got
guy.
the pouch. But where are the other hunters? And the Claw Strider that attacked them? I better... There. Claw Strider tracks. I might have chased the other hunters deeper into the forest. Pouch is full, but my pack has room.